Hare Krishna. So welcome to all of you on this wonderful Sunday evening. I'm very happy to be here, far away from Mayapur, quite far, but always happy to be amongst devotees. So I've been, because I am out of Mayapur, and I generally don't like to go out of Mayapur, but I have to go out of Mayapur. So I thought that at least let me be in touch with Mayapur by talking on this topic, which is the unique mercy of Lord Chaitanya. So I have been speaking on this topic continuously in Canada. I gave about, I think, now 6 lectures on this particular topic. Now today also we'll continue the same topic. However, today we'll continue this topic, especially focusing on the glories of Mayapur Dham. So we will speak about the unique mercy of Lord Chaitanya, but we'll also speak about the glories of Mayapur Dham. So we'll do the Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakhagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakhagana Lalita Shri Vishakanitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanasute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangalangayate Grim Gatpakapamam Mande Sigrum Dinatagnam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishram Kathanchana Smrite Yasmin Dushkaram Sukram Bhavet Smrite Pritam Syat Sri Chaitanyam Namamitam. Hare Krishna. So whenever people come to Mayapur, sometimes they invite me and they ask me to give lecture about glories of Mayapur Dham. So whenever I start the lecture, first of all, I teach one very special mantra to all the people who come to Mayapur. But now you have not come to Mayapur, but you are going to hear about Mayapur. So I think you should also know this special mantra. So would you like to hear this mantra? Yes. Would you like to also learn this mantra? Yes. Okay, good. So in order to chant this mantra, you need some posture. So different yoga, you have to do different posture, no? Like that, in order to chant this mantra also, you need some posture. What is the posture? The posture is, you have to raise both your hands. Okay, that is the posture. And you should not raise like this, like this, like this. You should raise both your hands nicely, okay? Completely raise your hands nicely, okay? Now, you should very carefully hear this mantra and then chant, okay? Gauranga! So this is the mantra. Okay. So what happens when you chant this mantra? When you chant this mantra, you become very enthusiastic. Simply by chanting Lord Gauranga's name, you can become very enthusiastic. And then you can become very happy. All your troubles will go away. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying, Kathanchana smrite yasmin dushkaram sukaram bhavet vismrite upritam syat Sri Chaitanyam namamitam. Kathanchana Smriti means somehow or other you remember Lord Chaitanya. Whatever is the reason, there should be some reason, but you should remember Lord Chaitanya. If you remember Lord Chaitanya, then immediately Dushkaram Sukaram Bhavet. Whatever seems to be very, very difficult, it will become very simple. It will become very, very easy, very simple. Vismrite Vipritam Syad. But if we fail to remember Lord Chaitanya, even the simplest thing will become very, very complicated. So, Vismrite Vipritam Syad, Sri Chaitanyam Namamitam. I pay my obeisance to such Lord Chaitanya. That's what he says. So, therefore, this life is very difficult. Especially I heard in Canada, life is even more difficult. Too many tax to pay, that, this, everything. Yeah? So, but if you remember Lord Chaitanya, if you simply remember Lord Chaitanya, whether we are in any place of the world, if you simply remember Lord Chaitanya, everything will become auspicious. Everything will become auspicious. Why it is like that? Because it has a very close connection with Mayapur Dham. There are different holy places in India. There are different holy places in India. And each place has its own unique character. That if you go to a particular holy dham, you may get some benefit, or you may have some experience, etc. But Mayapur is extremely special. Extremely special. Why it is extremely special? Because Mayapur itself was made special. The making of Navadip Dham itself was very, very special. It so happened that one time Radharani was waiting for Krishna to come, and somehow Krishna didn't turn up. And then Radharani heard through her different informants that Krishna is very busy elsewhere. So then she became very worried. What is this? He's supposed to come. He made appointment with me. He's not coming. Then anyway, she was thinking like this, and then one more time also the same thing happened. Krishna gave appointment and he did not turn up. And this time Radharani became very alert. She wanted to see what business Krishna is busy with. I want to go and see. And she went to see that what business Krishna is very busy with. Krishna had already changed the whole scene. And Krishna was standing there like a very innocent person. Oh, my dear Radharani, how are you? Then Radharani thought, oh, this guy is making a lot of tricks. So I should do something very, very special to attract his attention. So therefore, in one portion of Goloka, Radharani, she actually brought Ganga and Yamuna together, and then she made a very special river, a special Mother Ganges. And she, through the Mother Ganges, she actually split the whole place into 9 different beautiful islands. Into 9 different beautiful islands. Like in Canada, I see big, big lakes are there, and then some islands are also there. But there she made this in the spiritual world, 9 different beautiful islands. And then she called it as Navadvipa. Nava means 9, Dvipa means islands. And within those islands, she made very beautiful forest, very nice flower groves, Tulsi Maharani, so many different types of birds, animals, everything, she filled everything with that. And then she also filled that place with very, very special type of friends. And then she told Krishna, Krishna, I'll take you to some special place, you please come. Krishna thought, what special place? I have seen every place. What special place? But anyway, he went with Radharani. And when he went with Radharani, the place, what he saw was so exclusive, that Krishna told Radharani very spontaneously, oh, my dear Radharani, I want to always stay here with you. I want to always stay here with you. This place is so nice. And he became so absorbed with Radharani that suddenly what happened was that Krishna actually entered into the form of Radharani. That one Krishna who became into 2, into Radha and Krishna, he combined there again together. Krishna entered in the form of Radharani. When Krishna entered in the form of Radharani, suddenly one very beautiful personality appeared. He was looking like a golden mountain. That personality was looking like a golden mountain. And he was raising both his hands. He had such a nice curly hair. And he had long hands. Ajana lombita bujo. Kanakavataro. He was looking like a golden mountain. He had long hands. And he was very expert in dancing. He was very expert in dancing and singing. And he was raising both his hands and singing and dancing. And Lalita and Vashaka, they are seeing, who is this guy? From where did he come? And then immediately they understood, oh, this is Lord Gauranga. And then they saw they were actually in female form. But now Radharani has taken a male form. So now what to do? Then immediately they gave up their female form, they also took male form. And then they joined Lord Gauranga. Like this, different Sakhis, Manjaris, all of them gave up their female form, they all took male form, and they all started dancing. They all started dancing and singing. And they were singing what? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like this, they were singing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and they were dancing like mad people. And that place, which actually was there in Goloka Vrindavan, that place, it appeared in the material world as same Navadip Dham. Same Navadip Dham. And in the heart of that Navadip Dham is ISKCON Mayapur, where Lord Chaitanya, when he wants to actually expand his Leela as Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya appears in Mayapur Dham. And then he has many associates. He has many associates. We'll speak about one or two associates today. And many associates. Okay? And he did many wonderful pastimes with his associates in Mayapur Dham. Just like Krishna did so many beautiful pastimes in Vrindavan, Lord Chaitanya did so many wonderful pastimes in Mayapur Dham. So, in the beginning, he did pastimes as a small child. And then he became a young boy, very naughty boy. And he did many pastimes as a very young, naughty boy. And then he became a fine young man, very young, around 14, 15, 16. But he became a great scholar. He became such a big scholar that he was called as Nimai Pandita. He was called as Nimai Pandita. And there was a very big scholar, Digvijay Pandit. Digvijay Pandit means whichever direction he chooses to go, he will defeat all the scholars in that direction. It's called Digvijay Pandit. So one great Digvijay Pandit called Keshava Kashmiri, he actually came to Mayapur, and he wanted to debate with all the scholars in Mayapur. And all the scholars in Mayapur, they were all become very afraid. Oh, this man is Digvijay Pandit. Who will speak with him? Who will speak with him? He's great personality. Nobody can speak with him. Nobody can debate with him. So they were all trying to hide in their houses. And this Digvijay Pandit is going around to see whom I can debate with, whom we can debate with. But nobody is coming out. So one day this Digvijay Pandit, he made a big camp on the bank of Mother Ganga. And he had so many followers. And he was sitting with his followers. And Lord Chaitanya was casually strolling on the bank of Ganga. And then he met Digvijay Pandit, Keshava Kashmiri. Oh, Keshava Kashmiri, so nice. You're such a great man. You have come here. It is our good fortune to meet you. Wherever you go, your glory is so much. So he was glorifying Digvijay Pandit, Keshava Kashmiri. Keshava Kashmiri said, yeah, I know. I'm great man. I know this. I am great man. I know this. You see so many followers. Half of them I defeated. They become my followers. So then Mahaprabhu very humbly told him, you're such a great man. You're such a great man. And it is my good fortune that I actually met you on the bank of Ganges. So therefore, I have great desire to hear from your lotus mouth, what are the glories of Mother Ganges? Yeah, that is very simple. That's very simple. I can instantly compose 100 slokas on the glories of Mother Ganges. You would have never heard this sloka. It's all brand new, straight from tawa, hot slokas. I'll give you. Okay. Then immediately he composed 100 slokas at that place, and then he gave very wonderful glorification of Mother Ganges. Lord Chaitanya was also very happy. He said, very nice, very nice, excellent. And then Keshava Kashmiri said, yeah, I know. I always make very excellent slokas. And then Mahaprabhu said that this particular shloka was very nice with so many embellishments. And then he said, but 3-4 shlokas, some small mistake was there. Keshava Kashmiri said, mistake in my shloka? Never ever it can happen. Then Mahaprabhu said, yeah, some small mistakes are there. And then he pointed out few mistakes in Keshav Kashmiri shlokas. Keshav Kashmiri was taken aback. He was taken aback. And he was thinking that this small boy, not even 16-year-old, I composed these shlokas for the first time. I myself have not heard these shlokas because I composed it for the first time. I composed them in such a complicated Sanskrit that people will take time to even understand one shloka, two shloka. This fellow is picking up some shloka in the middle of those 100 shlokas and he is also pointing out defect in that. How it is possible? How it is possible? He was thinking, and he couldn't make out. And he got really confused. He said, yeah, looks like some mistakes happened in the way. Anyway, it's nice meeting you. Thank you. He said, and then he went back with his followers. And then that night, he was sleeping, but he was very confused. And he was also very angry with Saraswati, because Mother Saraswati had given him a specific boon that whenever you speak, I will sit in your tongue and nobody can defeat you. So then he was thinking, Mother Saraswati, what you did, one small boy, at least some big pandit would have defeated me, I would have felt a little happy. One small boy just walking on the bank of Ganges casually defeated me. What is this? He was getting very upset and he was sleeping, and in the dream Mother Saraswati came and she told, my dear son, you are such a big fool. You are such a big fool, because this is not a small boy. He is actually my master. He is actually my master. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Better you go and surrender to him. Better you go and surrender to him. Your life will become successful. Then immediately he got up. He went to Lord Chaitanya and then he surrendered. And he said, please, sorry, I made big mistake. I became so proud. You have broken my pride. I am very, very grateful. Mahaprabhu said, yeah, but don't tell anybody what Saraswati told you. I don't want people to be disturbed. I don't want people to be disturbed. So the most beautiful part of this pastime is that Mahaprabhu never had a public debate with Keshav Kashmiri. This is the most beautiful part of this pastime. Mahaprabhu never had a public debate with Keshav Kashmiri. He actually met Keshav Kashmiri in private. And he did not even debate with him. He only glorified him. He did not debate with him. And then he casually pointed out few mistakes. And then he did not proclaim that you are defeated, I have become victorious. He did not do all that. He just did what he did and he walked off. And then Keshav Kashmiri actually realized what is his mistake, and he gave up his pride. And this is the glory of Mayapur Dham. That when you come to Mayapur Dham, you may come to Mayapur Dham with many anarthas. Many devotees or visitors, they may come to Mayapur Dham with many anarthas. And sometimes Dham is so strict, sometimes one person may do some, even aparad also. You may aparad also. In other places, if you come with some anartha and if you do some aparad, you will get punishment. You will get punishment. But in case of Keshav Kashmiri, he came with some anartha of pride and he wanted to challenge everybody. When he saw Mahaprabhu, he did not consider him as Supreme Personality of Godhead. He thought this small boy. Even when he was defeated by Mahaprabhu, he did not understand that this is not small boy, this is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But finally Saraswati had to tell him, you fool, please understand that you are dealing with Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this way, he gave up his anartha and he surrendered to Lord Chaitanya, he got love of Godhead. This is the glory of Mayapur Dham, that we may have many defects in us. And if we come to Mayapur Dham, and if we simply play to Lord Chaitanya, then Lord Chaitanya will make sure that all our anarthas are washed away. Even if we do some mistake, Lord Chaitanya will give some opportunity to rectify our mistake. So then we can rectify. But suppose someone doesn't rectify his mistake, then what happens? Then what happens? No. Then Lord Nityananda will give opportunity to rectify your mistake. Then what will happen? Lord Nityananda will intervene. Because when Jagai and Madai were there, I was telling the story of Jagai and Madai. When Jagai and Madai came, and when they did so many offenses, It was Lord Nityananda who actually intervened and told Lord Chaitanya, please don't kill them. They are not meant to be killed. And Lord Nityananda made sure that Jagai and Madha, even before they were meeting Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda made sure that they got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, Haridas Thakur, and Advaita Acharya. Lord Nityananda made sure that he got the mercy of each and every devotee. And then he himself went to give his mercy. So therefore, even if we don't correct ourselves, and even if we are so stubborn that we don't correct ourselves, when Lord Chaitanya is giving opportunity, and when Lord Chaitanya wants to punish, who will come and save us? So what we should say? Nityananda! 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 So therefore, Lord Nityananda is so merciful that even if Lord Gauranga decides to punish, Lord Nityananda will intervene, and then he will say, oh, what is this? My Lord, give him some mercy. So this way, these two lords, very beautiful song is there. Parama Karuna, Pahudwijana, Nitai, Gaura Chandra, Sabhay Avatar, Sara Shiromani, Kevala, Ananda, Kanda. Very beautiful song is there. Very beautiful song. So, like this, Mayapur Dham is so merciful. That's all. Even though there is no difference between Vrindavan and Mayapur. There's no difference between Vrindavan and Mayapur. But still, Vrindavan is called Madhurya Dham and Mayapur is called as what Dham? Audarya Dham. Mayapur is called as Audarya Dham. Mayapur is called as Audarya Dham. Because mercy of Lord Chaitanya is freely flowing in Mayapur. What is happening? Freely flowing in Mayapur. And just like Yamuna in Vrindavan is so great. Yamuna in Vrindavan is so great. Why? Because Lord Krishna, he did his pastimes with Yamuna Devi in Vrindavan. So great. Same way Ganga in Mayapur is so great. Why? Because Lord Chaitanya did his pastimes with his associates in Mother Ganga. And therefore, Mayapur Ganga has a very special name. Mayapur Ganga has a very special name. She is called as Gaura Ganga. What she is called as? Gaura Ganga. She is called as what? Gaura Ganga. So, in Mayapur, Ganga is considered as Bhagavad Prem in liquid form. Mayapur, Ganga is considered as love of Godhead in liquid form. So if you simply go and take bath in Mother Ganges in Mayapur, then you are actually taking bath in Bhagavad Prema, love of Godhead. But you should be very careful. You should be very careful because sometimes Mother Ganga, she may develop so much attachment for you and then she may just take you along with you. So you have to be very careful also. She is mother, but you have to be very careful also. So that's why when devotees come to Mayapur, we are always saying that please be very careful in taking bath in Ganga. Okay. So this way, Mayapur Dham is very, very special. It was made for Krishna, for his pastimes with Radharani. And when the Lord wants to appear, he appears in Mayapur Dham. And this is called as Audarya Dham. It's called as Audarya Dham. Okay. And it is said in the scripture, that what happens when you think about Mayapur? What happens when you think about Mayapur? Who knows what happens when you think about Mayapur? What happens when you think about Mayapur? Simply by thinking about Mayapur Dham, all your sins will go away. Simply by thinking about Mayapur Dham, even not going there. Simply by thinking about Mayapur Dham, all your sins will go away. And if one comes to Mayapur Dham, and if one is walking in Mayapur Dham, what happens? You know what happens? Every step you take, you get the results of millions of Ashwamedha Yajna. Every step you take, you get millions of result of performing millions of Ashwamedha Yajna, simply by taking steps in Mayapur. So therefore, when you come to Mayapur, what you should do? You should walk. You should walk and walk. As much as possible, you should try to walk. And then when you get very tired, then what you will do? You will sleep, right? So if you sleep in other places, if you go to any other dham, if you sleep, you are just sleeping. But Mayapur is so special. Mayapur is so special. It is Mahaprabhu's place. So therefore, how much ever time you sleep in Mayapur, that time is considered as the time you have paid Dandavat Pranam to the deity. So even sleeping in Mayapur is devotional service. Even sleeping in Mayapur is devotional service. And also the Shastra says that if you actually go to Mayapur, what you will get? You will get the benefit of going to all the tirthas. You will get the benefit of going to all the tirthas simply by visiting Mayapur Dham. And it is also said that if you actually reside for the time of one kalpa, in Kashi, whatever benefit you can get by reciting for one kalpa, and one kalpa is a very long time, whatever benefit you can get by residing in Kashi for one kalpa, you can simply get that by residing in Navadip Dham for one night. In one night, if you reside there, you will get the result of going to all tirthas. So, not only that, in Mayapur Dham, all the rivers are there. Ganga is of course there. Yamuna is of course there. Saraswati is of course there. But then Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Tamaraparani, Kritamala, Bhima, Gomati, all the rivers, they have come together. Because when originally Krishna, Radharani made Navadip Dham, she called all the holy rivers to come and reside there. So all the holy rivers and all the holy places, all of them are there in Mayapur Dham. Within Mayapur Dham, all of them are there. And Lord Shiva is telling Parvati, oh my dear Parvati, within the Navadip Dham resides Ayodhya, resides Mathura, resides Haridwar, resides Kasi, resides Kanchi, resides Ujjain, Dwaraka, Kurukshetra, Pushkara, Naimisharanya. All these different places, they are simply residing in Mayapur Dham. So, when Mahakumbh was happening, then everybody was going to where? They were going to Prayag, right? Everybody was going to Prayag. And Prayagraj was completely crowded up. So how did we attend Mahakumbh in Mayapur? We simply went to Prayag in Mayapur. There is a place which is where Prayagraj resides. The deity of Prayagraj, there he resides in Mayapur. And there is a place called Brahma Pushkar. And that Brahma Pushkar is not different from the Sangama in Prayagraj. So we nicely went there. There was no crowd. No big rush. We nicely went there. We took that water and then we sprinkled. Our Mahakumbh Shahi Snan was over. Mahakumbh Shahi Snan over. So this is the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. This is the glory of Mayapur Dham. This way, Mayapur Dham is very, very glorious. And so many people are residing in Mayapur Dham, and the different types of liberation, they are actually coming. And they are requesting those great devotees residing in Mayapur Dham that please accept us. But those devotees are not interested in accepting those liberation. So, when Mahaprabhu was showing his Leela as Nimai Pandit, he had a very nice interactions with one associate in Mayapur. And his name was Sridhar. And Sridhar had a very, very profitable business in Mayapur. What was his business? His business was to sell banana, banana plantain leaves and all the tree banana products. Banana tree, whatever product is there, he used to sell them. Banana cups, leaf cups, and banana stem, banana flower, and also bananas, fruits. He used to sell all of them. Very, very profitable business. Why very, very profitable business? Because those times, every house in Navadip had banana tree. Every house in Navadip had banana tree. The abundant of banana available. So, even though every house had banana tree, abundant of banana available, this Sridhar was simply selling bananas. So, you can imagine how much profit he would have made. Hardly he would make few penny. And whatever penny he makes, few pennies he makes, out of that 50% he will actually do Ganga Puja. And balance 50% he will keep it for himself. And that will be hardly sufficient for him to buy one meal also. But he was very blissful. Throughout the night he will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then he had one pot. He had one pot. And that pot was dented in so many places that you cannot call it as pot only. It was like modern art. It was not part. It was so many dented in so many places. That was the only possession he had. And Kolavachya Sridhar, he was actually residing in a very nice place. And from that place, he had a very nice view. Wherever he had the small place where he was residing, he had a very nice view. He could actually see the entire moonlight and screen, that whole night sky he could see, because his roof was having so many holes. His roof was having so many holes. So when he sleeps, he can see the whole night sky. And when it rains, all the rain will come inside his house. So this is how Kolavachya Sridhar was living. And he hardly had two clothes. One cloth to wear, one cloth to wash and dry. This is how he was living. And then every day he will put his shop. He will open his shop. And Mahaprabhu will go as his customer. And then he will go to Kolavachya Sridhar. He will tell, okay, give me banana. Then Sridhar will give him banana. Then he will ask, how much is this? Then Sridhar will tell 25 paisa or 5 paisa, something like that. Mahaprabhu will say, oh, what kind of businessman you are. You are charging so much. You are making so much profit. What are you doing with all the money, that profit you are making? Why are you stealing so much money from me? They will say, no, I am not making any profit. I am not making any profit. Then Mahaprabhu will say, no, you are hiding all your wealth. I know this. You are hiding all your wealth. I know this very well. You are a thief. You are hiding all your wealth. One day I will expose you. One day I will expose you. Like this big argument will happen. Finally, Mahaprabhu will take the banana. Without paying him, he will run away. And then next day he will go to same Sridhar. Then Sridhar will tell, don't you find any other shop? Please go to some other shop. Don't trouble me. And then Mahaprabhu will say, no, I am your regular customer. You should not say like this to me. You should maintain customer relationship with me. You should not say this to me. I want to buy from you only. So this used to be daily affair. And then when Mahaprabhu was exhibiting his Mahaprakash Leela, he was actually showing that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He was exhibiting his Mahaprakash Leela. He was giving love of Godhead to everybody. And then he said, please call Sridhar. And then they called Sridhar. And then he showed his form as Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then he said, Sridhar, you ask me what you want. I will give you 14 planetary systems. I will make it yours. You ask me what you want. Whatever you want today is yours. Then Sridhar said, why are you doing like this to me? Why are you doing like this to me? What enmity you have with me? Why are you trying to give me wealth? I am very happy where I am. I am very happy where I am. Why are you trying to give me wealth and disturb me? Don't try to disturb me like this. I don't want all these things. Then Mahaprabhu said, okay, you tell me what you want. Then Sridhar said, I want that same Nimai Pandit to come every day and have big argument with me and steal bananas from me. This is what I want. This is what I want. So, Mayapur is such a place that simply by visiting, simply by living there, simply by going there, then we can actually give up our attachment to the material world. So, like this, we can keep speaking. And Sridhar's place is still there. Sridhar's place is still there. Near Rajapur temple, there is Sridhara Angan is there. When you go to Mayapur, you can definitely go to that place. You can actually play to Sridhar. He's called Kolavecha Sridhar. Kolavecha Sridhar means banana seller Sridhar. In Bengali, it is called Kolavecha Sridhar. You can go there. When we do Navadip Mandal Parikrama, we go there, and all sannyasis, they make drama of Kolavecha Sridhar. Very nice to see. All of them will make this drama of Kolavecha Sridhar. Very beautiful. So this way, Mayapur is a very wonderful place. And of course, all of you know that we are building the Temple of Vedic Planetarium there, and very big temple is coming. And building the temple is almost going to be ready in maybe another 1 year, 2 years. So all of you are aware, the Temple of Vedic Planetarium is coming up in Mayapur. But along with that, we are also trying to make a nice hospital for different devotees who are staying there, the Dhamvasis who are staying there, and also that many visitors who are coming, the international visitors, local visitors, so many people are coming there. Now we already have about 30,000 visitors per day. This is our visitor count. And then we also have a good population, so we are trying to make a 100-bed hospital for the benefit of everybody there in Mayapur. Also, when people come, outsiders come, they see multi-million-dollar temple, and near the multi-million-dollar temple, they see poor villagers who are suffering. Then naturally, they will ask us that you have made multi-million-dollar temple, what you have made for the poor people? Outside people think like this. They ask us. So therefore, it is also our responsibility to actually tell them we are taking care of everyone. We are not just leaving out people. We are taking care of everyone. And this will also give a very, very positive impression about what we are doing in Krishna consciousness. So for various reasons, we are building this hospital. We have an existing hospital. This is the photograph of the existing hospital. And this is our vision. We actually want to make affordable treatment for everybody. What are the services we have in existing hospital? Last 2-3 years, we have added many services to our existing hospital. We have added very, very important services like dialysis, and we've added services like operation theatre, etc. Last time when I came to Canada, one devotee approached me and he was telling me that I want to come to Mayapur, but I am dialysis dependent. So can I have dialysis facility in Mayapur? I said, yes, why not? So 2 years before it was, somehow we made it happen. So these are the existing facilities. You can actually see some pictures of the existing facilities also. This is how we have grown our services. You can see in 2020, we were getting about 9,000 patients per year. Because we have increased our services in different ways in the existing hospital itself. Last year we had about 43,000 patients. We have serviced local patients. And we are doing a lot of subsidy for them because they are poor people, they don't have so much money. So about 68 lakhs we have done subsidy. And we have also spent about 2.2 crores in giving free CT scan to people. Free CT scan. So I heard that in Canada, it takes a lot of time to get CT scan, right? 3 months, 4 months, waiting period is there. But in Mayapur, 2 minutes you can get your CT scan. So this is all the work we are going into the village and doing. We are doing so much of work, free medical camps in the village. This is the hospital which we are planning to complete. And then this is the status of the building. Somehow or other, our idea is that by middle of next year, we want to complete this hospital. So when we have the new 100-bed hospital, we will have very, very nice facilities for everybody. Not only for the local villagers, but also for all the people who are coming to Mayapur, the devotees who are living in Mayapur, for everybody we will be able to give very good facilities. We'll have NICU, PICU for small children, maternity section, and then we'll also have very good wards, and we'll have lab facilities, so many different type of investigation facilities, operation theaters, everything we'll have. So this is the floor plan. Everything is being made in a very first-class standard. Those who come internationally also will be able to appreciate the type of standard and hospital which we are building. We are not only building the hospital for local people. So this is the the first floor, where the different wards are situated. This is the second floor, where the operation theaters are there and ICUs are there. So this is This is where we will actually make space for our main donors for the hospital. When they give some donation, there are many options to donate. I will go into those options in a moment, but before that, we will also see one small video, and then we can go into the different options. Okay. I'll show you one small video of Mayapur. Okay, not connected to internet. Connect to internet. It's just a 4-minute video. Hare Krishna. So this Mayapur hospital, it has quite a bit of history. This project was started more than 20 years back by Sri Mayapur Vikas Sangha. I got involved in Mayapur hospital in 2013 and 2014 onwards. We started managing this place, but it was very, very basic.
I am Tanvantari Das. I have joined ISKCON around 9 years back. When I came, they were just a clinic. Then slowly we built up a team, and now we are building our dream hospital.
I've been here now for 7 days. They're taking good care of me. Dr. Subi is the #1 doctor here that I have.
My legal name is Dr. Santosh Kumar. August, we had an outbreak of COVID here in Mayapur. I was very calm, thinking that if it is going to a case where everyone is going to die, I am in the best place to leave my body. So I stayed here and Mahaprabhu arranged services for me. I got the opportunity to serve the brahmacharis, senior devotees.
I am really feeling thankful, grateful. So my heart desires to give a small donation to the hospital.
В Майапурском госпитале самые лучшие врачи, которых я только видела в этой жизни.
In the Mayapur hospital, there are the best doctors and nurses that I have ever seen in my life.
Myself, Dr. Anandandavan Das, working here and serving Dhamvasi is like devotional service to us. Matter of great fortune that we are working here serving Dhamvasis.
I've been treated at the Mayapur Community Hospital a number of times, taken an infant case by Dr. Suki, different lab investigations, including free CT scan, which we urgently need, a bigger hospital.
Me, Dr. Diva Kumari, came from Delhi. I was working there in Fortis and the Max Hospital as a general physician, and I came here to serve the all Vaishnava and devotees.
I was in the hospital having an operation, and now I'm all better. All the devotees, all the nurses, all the doctors, everybody's so sweet.
So my name is Harilila Prabhu, and I'm from Germany, and I'm serving here in the hospital. And I'm very happy to have this opportunity.
He had a very unfortunate accident, but they very professionally dealt with him and were able to give us a very high level of care.
আমার নাম রিয়া মন্দির, আমার বাড়ি হাওড়া। এখানে আমার প্রথম চাকরি জীবনের শুরু। আমি আমার 100% দিয়ে ভক্তদের সেবা করতে চাই।
আমার স্ত্রী মহানন্দ দাস চিকিৎসার জন্য কৃষ্ণনগর অনেক জায়গায় গিয়েছি, সিটি স্ক্যানের গায়ে সাধক যে আমরা করতে পারিনি। মায়াপুর কমিউনিটি হসপিটালে এসে আমাদের সিটি স্ক্যান হয়ে গিয়েছে বিনা পয়সায়।
My name is Dr. Santraj Singh. We are planning to extend our services to a new hospital which is coming up. So we wish to serve more and more people.
If a sick person walks inside the hospital, he gets treated or she gets treated. If we don't have the ability to treat them, we do whatever we can do
and then we do refer them to a place where they can get properly treated. Of course, when we have our own 100-bed hospital, most of these treatments can be done here. You please freely offer your prayers that let this project be quickly completed and let devotees be benefited with this project. Devotees' prayers are very powerful, and with devotees' prayers, everything can happen.